Hello, and I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite scriptures in the New Testament, 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 9 and 10. And this is the passage where Paul is pleading that God removes his thorn from the flesh. And God's response to him was, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." Now, this particular passage has been an anthem of mine for a long, long time. But for some reason, when I heard that passage again this week, it hit me in such a different way. And I focused on the word grace. And the word grace is a word so integral to the Christian life. It is what we are saved by. It is how we are connected with God. That grace is the very foundation of our relationship. And for some reason, with this passage of scripture, I had never focused on that particular word before. And so what I would like to do is I would like to just kind of talk about what I feel like I learned from that passage. And when I focused on the word grace in the 2 Corinthians chapter 12 passage, I was reminded, this word grace in this passage is no different than its meaning in the other passages of the New Testament. And what I realized is that not only is God's power made perfect through our weakness, but because we are saved by grace, we have his unmerited love and favor, not based on not having any weaknesses or not having any pain or suffering or not having any thorns in the flesh, so to speak. And so I was reminded in this passage that despite having thorns in the flesh, despite having limitations, despite not being perfect, if you will, his grace is still sufficient. And it was as if I was being reminded, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to not have weaknesses or not have frailties, because it is his grace. It is still his grace that is my foundation for living, and that is his power in my weakness. So I wanted to share that with you today. I just pray that you all are having a wonderful week. God bless, and talk with you soon.